Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I will explain you about poem. Getting to know poem or poetry. Definition, function, types, and characteristic of poetry. Do you know about poetry or poems? Poems are included the category of literary works. You know, this literary work is in the form of all poetry, which is a type of poetry that is combined according to rules starting from rhyme, bait, and syllables. Poetry has its own characteristic that make this type of literary work have artistic value. Poetry is a type of literary work whose form is carefully chosen and arranged so that it can sharpen people's awareness of an experience and evoke a special response through sound, rhythm, and special meaning. Humans are capable of expression various images in the most intimate way. Therefore, poetry is born with the basic human urge to express the reality of life that can provide satisfaction. That's a review of poetry. And turn to old poetry. Old poetry is poetry that has existed since ancient times or is classic and is usually used in traditional ceremonies. In contrast to modern poetry, which can be written freely without rules. Old poetry has various rules that must be followed regarding the number of words in one line, the number of lines in one stanza, the number of syllables, and rhyme. This old poetry originating from the Middle Ages was brought to the archipelago along with the spread of dakwah, the entry of Islam into Indonesia. We can say that this poem is indeed ancient. However, in Malay literature, it is seen in accordance with the general explanation of poetry. In its development, the poetry has undergone contemporary changes and renovation so that poetry is designed according to, to the circumstance and situation that occur. Characteristic of poetry. Of course, after knowing the meaning of poetry, every literary work must have characteristics that differentiate it from other literary work. The characteristics below are also to help our friends not to make mistakes in knowing categories of literary work with all types of poetry. First, consists of 4 lines. The characteristic of this first poem are that it consists of 4 lines. However, a poem can consist of several stanzas according to the poet's wishes, but each stanza consists of 4 lines. Poetry by Jalaluddin Rumi. If the lover wants to find, line 1, the temple of nothingness, go find him, line 2. In his nothingness, in the infinite space, line 3. You look for him, line 4. The poem above shows the number of lines in the poem, 4 lines according to the description. Second, each line consists of 4 or 6 words. The second characteristic of poetry is that it consists of 4 to 6 words in each line, like the following verse. As for Name poem which was written 5 words. Kingdom, state of Dipa in Kalimantan South, 5 words. As material, teaching, knowledge, 4 words. For relative, friends, all, 4 words. Third, each line consists of 8 until 12 syllables. This third characteristic has 8 to 12 syllables. A word suk is a combination of one or more consonant letters and one vowel. For example, the word dictionary consists of one word, ka and mus. Here an example. Terbangnya simpangan berperi-peri. Syllabus. Lintas di kampung Bayan Johari. 10 syllables word. Terlihatlah kepada putrinya Nuri. 12 syllable. Mukanya cemerlang manis berseri. 11 syllable. 4. All lines are body. These 4 characteristics are not the same as pantun, which has 2 line ending. The poem only consists of the content of the 4 lines. This is what differentiated it from old rhymes and poetry in general. Each line usually tells a story or convey a message. Here is an example. Our story begins in ancient times, the maritime era, the origin of a country, the emergence of the kingdoms in the temple. 5 has a rhyming ending a. The characteristic of this 5th poem is that it has a rhyme ending in ab. Here is an example. Paksi, Simbangan is said to be beautiful and sweet in appearance. His eyes are brilliant diamonds. His beak is incomparable. 6. Contain a story or message. In this last characteristic, poetry usually contains a story that contains elements of myth, history, religion, or philosophy, or is simply fiction. But poetry can also advise or wisdom and wise advice. Okay, I will continue this explanation on my next video. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.